Okay, I'm at 7654 Briargreen Lane, doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. This is on septic, so we'll be running out the back. I believe it's an aeration system, and so we'll just be running from the stack on the rear left of the basement, behind the bar, out to the tank. The stack in here is PVC, and so based off the age of the house, I'm expecting it to be PVC all the way out. It may not be, but we're looking for any structural issues, any intrusion, anything that may be of concern to the buyer. Let's see, just some regular kind of slime buildup here. Nothing crazy. We'll run some water when I pull back, just to get a look at how the water flows. There's been a lot of water run through here already. So if there were any bellies or anything, that would be obvious from standing water. Right, it looks like we're dropping. We could be getting close to the tank here. I believe it's in the back right-hand corner of the house, though, so quite a while to go. So far, this all looks really, really good. Got nice tight joints. So we're starting to go underwater. We may be coming close to the tank. There's a belly here. Relatively minor, maybe an inch and a half. Wasn't any solids sitting there that would give me any concern. But there's a small belly. It will be marked on the report. S-bend here. It looks like another small belly. You can see the top of the water line. Again, no solids. There's a little bit more of a belly. It's actually fairly common near tanks like that right before it dumps into the tank. I'm not sure why it is, but you can see where we are looking into the tank. Don't know when this has been pumped. Hard to tell. Looks like the weir is in front of us in the back side. Normally the county would come out and check functionality and everything of this. I believe they come out once a year. So let's see here. So from 103, looks like there's pause here and get it's about a 6-foot belly. It does not go all the way up to the top of the pipe, but it is probably at least 2.5 inches out of a 4-inch pipe. Wasn't holding any solids. I'm going to run some water just so we can kind of witness that. Make sure it's flowing. So this is going to take a minute for this to show up. We just want to make sure that this is flowing properly through here. The camera lens, like I said, is only about a 1/2 inch off the bottom of the pipe, so to cover the whole camera is only about 1 inch. So I'd say this is probably, 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches if it was covering the camera. On the push out, you could see the top level of the water a little better than we could on the pullback. I'd rustled up some of the debris. Water should be showing up shortly. There we go. We are out 95 feet, so it takes a minute for the water to get there. There we go. And then we'll also see how well we can see. We'll leave the water running while we pull back. So from about 96 to about 103 there, maybe 7 feet. There's a, I'd say it's about a medium belly. Again, it wasn't holding any solids, and with this being PVC, it's not, it's not causing a backup, but it will be mentioned on the report. Here's that other short belly. This one you can see the top of. Now with the water running through here, it's going to be a little higher, but this was very minor. This was maybe an inch, 1.25 inches. About another 5 or 6 feet. It's again not holding any solids, so not causing any backups, but will be noted on the report as a minor belly. These are common occurrences when pipes put in like that, because they'll when they backfill on top of them, just the way that sometimes the ground settles underneath the pipe and it drops a little bit when they backfill. Yeah, 90% of this line looks great. And the whole thing overall looks good. It just only two minor spots of note. You want to make sure I mention, since this is a septic tank, even with regular sewer, we want to recommend to never put wet wipes or anything other than, natural solids and toilet paper through here, just to ensure that those bellies don't become a problem too. Those wet wipes do not break down like toilet paper, so if they do get stuck for any reason, they can cause a problem. So now we are vertical. I'm coming back out of the clean out. See, we are out. So we're right here in the right next to the stationary tub. There's a little bridge right here. Whoa, 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 whoa! That was there. So sorry about that. Somebody flushed when I was pulling back, and I had to hurry up and put the cap back on. But the line looked good overall, and so there will be those two bellies. One's minor, one's maybe medium, but neither one is causing an issue right now. There's no solids, but it's just something to be monitored in the future, just so you know it is there. It's probably been there since it was installed, but other than that, the line looked good. All the joints were nice and tight. Everything is free flowing at the time of inspection. So that'll end the inspection at 7654 Briargreen Lane.